This is our 20th year anniversary. And from that time until now, we've been feeding thousands of people. We've been housing thousands of people, as well as giving out furniture and clothing to the community.
I grew up in a household with my mom and dad who always had a compassion to give and to give to the community. And it was just so in us to do it. And I came here, and my husband and I had a heart to give back to the community.
This outreach program began in 2001. We had a need to feed the less fortunate in our community. We opened up the shelter in 2003 to house the homeless. In 2004, we opened up Noah's Ark Outreach, and that distributes free clothing and furniture to the less fortunate in our community.
I've been with Community Touch for about 3 years now, and I'm so happy that I'm able to contribute to the wellness and well-being and providing homes for the less fortunate in our community. We are passionate and we're dedicated in helping others because we know that when we have strong families and families feel secure and stable, then that means that we have strong, secure, and stable communities. So we are very much dedicated to doing that, and we hope we can do it for many more years.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Mullins, and I came here to Community Touch back in 2012 due to being in unstable housing and also due to family issues. And when I came to Community Touch, they were able to help me with the transitional housing part. They were able to help me get back on track with my budget. As the years had passed, I was able to have my own place for me and my daughter. And after a couple years had passed, I eventually ended up applying for a position here as the administrator and caseworker so I could be able to give back to the community and be able to help those with the skills that I was able to learn through Community Touch with the transitional housing program. Knowing what they might be going through because I've been there. I've actually been homeless, so I can relate to the person, listen to their needs, because if I know them as a whole person, I can help them as a whole person.
The Victory Transitional Housing was started years ago with a passion that we had to serve the community. And the vision is to give them an opportunity. When every individual come in my office, I tell them to breathe. Let's regroup, and let's put a plan in place. And so we try to give a home atmosphere. We want them to feel comfortable. We want them to feel relaxed. We want the children to feel comfortable as we go through the process of finding permanent housing for them. So any services they may need, daycare, we work with them on money management, budgeting, debt reduction, and saving. We make sure that we get all those services in place to help them move forward. Another program we run is a government-funded program, which is the Rapid Rehousing Program and the Prevention Program. The Rapid Rehousing Program is to help individuals that are experiencing homelessness get into permanent housing immediately. We also offer prevention funds to help individuals that may be at imminent danger of becoming homeless. And so we offer them funding to keep them from becoming homeless by paying their back rent.
I mean, for me personally, just seeing lives changed is so rewarding. What makes my heart leap is when I'm in Warrington walking around or doing business, and I'll see a child who was in our shelter program when they were 10 or 12, and they're adult now. And they'll remember me, and they'll say, Pastor Champ, how you doing? I remember, and thank you so much. Help my mom and my dad, and they're in their 20s now. And so to see the growth, how we changed that life, and see where they are now, that is what we're about, changing lives and let people just live a better life than what they were accustomed to.
I get joy when I see individuals learning skills and learning things or going into their new home with smiles on their face. I get joy when I see them learning how to manage their money and budget. I get joy when they have joy. I get joy when they're excited about having that opportunity to do better in their life. It just gives us joy to be able to just give and serve the community as we do.
I want to thank the donors. I want to thank the volunteers. I want to thank the foundations that have served us, that's given us funding for our trucks and our buildings and our roads, and to rehab our kitchens, and those that believed in us when we were just a little nonprofit. Now here we are 20 years later. So without them, there is no us. So thank you so much for allowing us to serve you these 20 years in Fauquier County.